Grateful for the trust you bestowed, mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors. I thank President Bush for his service to our nation. As well as the generosity and cooperation he has shown throughout this transition. 44 Americans have now taken the presidential office. Words have been spoken during rising times of prosperity and still waters of peace. Yet, every so often, the oath is taken amidst gathering clouds, raging storms. These moments, America has carried on not simply because of the skill or vision of those in my office, but because we, the people, have remained faithful to the ideals of our forebears and true to our founding doctrines. So it has been, so it must be with this generation of Americans. We are in the midst of crisis is now well understood. The nation is at war against the far-reaching network of violence and hatred. Our economy is badly weakened, the consequence of greed and irresponsibility on the part of some, but also our collective failure to make our choices, prepare the nation for a new age. Homes have been lost, jobs shed, businesses shut. Our health care is too costly, our schools fail too many, and each day brings further evidence that the ways we use energy strengthen our adversaries right on planet. These are the indicators of crisis, subject to data and statistics. Less measurable, but no less profound, is the sapping of confidence across our land. Nagging fear that America's decline is inevitable, that the next generation must lower its sights. Today, I say to you that the challenges we face are real. They are serious and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time. But know this, America, they will be met. On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear, over conflict and discord. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas for far too long ingrained in our politics. We remain a young nation, but in the words of Scripture, the time has come to set aside childish things. Yeah. The time has come to reaffirm our enduring spirit, to choose our better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue their goals. Our journey has never been one of shortcuts or settling for less. It has not been the path for the faint-hearted, for those who prefer leisure over work, seeking only the pleasures of riches, fame. Rather, it's been the risk-takers, the doers, the makers of things, some celebrated, but more often men and women obscure in their labor, who have carried us up the long rugged path towards prosperity and freedom. For us, we packed up a few worldly possessions, traveled across oceans in search of a new life. For us, they toiled in sweatshops in the Southwest, endured the lashing wind, plowed hard earth. For us, they fought and died, places like Concord, Gettysburg, Normandy, Quezon. Time and again, these men and women struggled and sacrificed and forced our hands were wrong so that we might live a better life. They saw America as bigger than the time of standing pat, protecting their interests and putting off unpleasant decisions. That time has surely passed. Starting today, we must pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and begin again the work of remaking America. The state of our economy calls for action, bold and swift, and we will act, not only to create new jobs, but to lay the foundation for growth. We will build the roads, bridges, electric grids, and digital lines that feed our commerce and bind us together. We will restore science to its rightful place. We have technology's wonders to raise healthcare quality and lower its costs. We will harness the sun and the wind and the soil to fuel our cars and our factories, and we will transform our schools and colleges and universities to meet the demands of new age. All this we will do. Now, there are some who question the scale of our ambitions, who suggest that our system cannot tolerate too many big plans. Their memories are short. They have forgotten what this country has already done, what free men and women can achieve when imagination is joined to common purpose, necessity is courage. What the civics fail to understand is that the ground has shifted beneath them. The stale political arguments that pursued for so long no longer apply. The question we ask today is not whether our government is too big or too small, but whether it works. Whether it helps families find jobs with a decent wage, care they can afford, or retirement is dignified. If the answer is yes, we intend to move forward. If the answer is no, programs will end. Those of us who manage the public scholars will be held to account, to spend wisely, perform bad habits, and do our business in the light of day, because only then will we restore the vital trust between the people and their government. Nor is the question before us whether the market is a force for good or ill. This power to generate wealth and expand freedom is unmatched. This crisis has reminded us that without a watchful eye, the market can spin out of control. The nation cannot prosper alone when it favors only the prosperous. The success of our economy has always depended not just on the size of our gross domestic product, but on the reach of our prosperity, on the ability to extend opportunities to everyone in our heart. Not on the chair, but because it is the surest route for our common good. As for our common defense, we reject as false the choice between our safety and our ideas.